Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the product launch event of the Navimow I series. I'm Antonia, and it's my pleasure to welcome you through this exciting morning. Before we dive into the details of our latest innovation, let's kick things off with a little bit of interaction. Please raise your hands if you have a garden that needs regular mowing, or, perhaps a family member with a sprawling garden that becomes your responsibility whenever you visit. Right, that's what I thought. Personally, whenever I visit my grandma, I know I'll be tackling her lawn, and it gives me a headache whenever I think about it. Now, how many of you have dreamt of that lawn magically taking care of itself, looking like it's been cared for by a team of professionals without you having to lift a finger? Oh, come on. Perfect. Well, today we're making that dream a reality. Today we have George Ren, CEO, and Kelvin Chen, CTO and President of the Segway Navimow, joining us to introduce the next generation robotic lawnmower, the Navimow I series. While it made waves earlier this year with its wire-free approach to lawn care, today's event is even more special as we reveal key details like pricing, availability, sales channels, and the chance to get hands-on with Segway's latest products. Without further ado, let's warmly welcome George Ren, the CEO of Segway Navimow, to the stage.
Okay, thanks, Antonia. Thanks. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Segway Navimow new product launch. My name is George, CEO of Navimow. First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone who coming a long way to join us today. Here we have our trusted partners who already cooperate with us for a while and help us get our feet on the European market. Some are the media friends keen to know about Segway Navimow and the insights of the industry. Last but not least, let's welcome our real users who already use Navimow as part of their daily lives. It's my great honor to have you all here to witness the most important moment of Segway Navimow. But before we unveil the real products today, I think many of you are still curious about one question. Is the company Segway, who are famous for the self-balanced vehicles and scooters, entering the gardening industry? Who we are and where Navimow came from? Before answering this question, I'd like to start from my personal journey to become a robotic engineer. So, about 17 years ago, when I was an undergraduate student, I joined a robot contest on behalf of my university. We study and prepare mechanics, electronics, and software skills for a whole year to build our own robots, and just for a 3-minute match. The competition is fierce, and different teams will compete for the speed, for the positioning accuracy and adaptabilities, etc. We won 3 matches in a row before we lose to another team. So the exciting memories of building a robot and competing with other teams strongly leave the image in our brain, and the image never goes away, even for so many years past. It's my first time knowing robot. However, I'm so fascinated that how much potential is lying in the robotic industry. So I decided to pursue it as my lifetime career. After that, in 2009, I started my PhD. We learned more theoretical knowledge about robotics, and we took inspiration from a neural network, a neural system of insects, to
to learn how it moves, and we try to implement such mechanism into a real multi-legged robot. Here's the video. After that, after I graduated at 2014, I also joined a company, a research center of a company, just to dive deeper into the autonomous navigation for the robots. So we create a robot with self-positioning and the autonomous navigation, here with the LiDAR sensors. I think this is only a prototype, but although it's only a prototype, I think the concept is quite similar like a robotic cleaner, robotic mowers. So study different robotic technologies greatly satisfied my curiosity about exploring the world. But it made me think, it made me start to think, how can we apply different technologies into real world? How can we provide true values to users? Gradually, I just realized that I'm not only want to build prototypes. Instead, we want to create real products that can help, benefits, and actually change people's life. Luckily, my obsession with the robotics led my career journey with Segway in 2015. Segway is a company formed by a group of engineers just like me, and it owns over 20 years of robotics. So I feel strong sense of belonging here. I think in most of the people's mindset, robotics are future technologies, especially like a humanoid robot that is far from our lives. However, at Segway, we believe not. We believe the robot are never supposed to be just academic ideas or prototypes. It should become effective tools that solve actual problems at people's life. And I think Segway is very good at turning futuristic technologies into real products. So far, a lot of challenging topics in the robotic industry, let's say navigation, perception, movement control, and interactions, we have turned them into real market-ready solutions, and we apply them into a variety of applications already. So during my time at Segway, me and our team, I keep thinking one question. With the advanced technology, what other robots we can create to bring real values, bring true values to the users? We had our eyes on the industry growing fastly in the past decades, the home robots. For the past decades, we've seen massive changes in the home space. As the robot growing intelligence, they have drastically altered people's lives. Smart devices start to take on a variety of duties, including maintenance and cleaning, security and monitoring, companionship and entertainment. It surprised us how quickly the robotic vacuum cleaners become popular. In just 10 years, from 2014 to 2023, the sales volumes grows 6 times, from 2 million units to 12 million units just for 1 year. So that's what happened inside people's house. It got us thinking, what about the outdoor spaces? So obviously, the first scenario emerging in our brain is the lawn and garden. Research indicated the lawn and garden equipment, specifically the lawn mowers, was sold more than 25 million units per year just at Europe and North America. and the sales revenue reaches more than 20 billion euros per year. So despite the growing market size, most of the garden equipment are still labor-intensive devices, like push mowers and ride-on mowers. Users might need to spend at least 3 to 5 hours per week on a very hot summer days or on a very wet rainy seasons. We think it's time-consuming and inefficient. Even we already have the automatic mowers, you may still need to bury the physical boundary wire, meter by meters. We think it's very complicated. So why not have robot to help? With the goal of creating an efficient robot that take over the garden work, we launched our first ever robotic mowers, the Navimow I series in 2021. It is the first ever mass-produced robotic lawn mowers with wire-free experience. With Navimow, you don't need to bury a physical boundary wire. You just use your phone as a remote controller to create a virtual boundary, and because we have the high accurate positioning system, the mower works inside your lawn with a zigzag pattern. So your garden is tidy and organized. Yes, here. So it surprised us how popular the product is accepted by the market. In merely 2 mowing seasons, just 2022 and 2023, it has expanded more than 30 countries all over the world. And more than 1,200 distributors and dealers try to trust us and cooperate with us, for which I truly appreciate it. Thanks to the old trust and partner, Navimow obtains more than 30,000 active users across the world, for which I truly believe that this year this number will double, because I just got the information from our sales team. The shipment units already reached reached 80,000 units just until yesterday in total. And the 30,000 users use Navimow at least 3 times a week, and none of them need to bury physical boundary wires. In the past 2 years, more than 1.1 million mowing sessions was accomplished, and more than 380 million square meters grass was cutted by Navimow, equals to 1.5 times the size of Dusseldorf. In total, 3.6 million hours were returned to our users, for which the user can use it to stay with their family and to pursue the activities what they like. And most importantly, we received the authentic feedback from our users. I'm so happy that Navimow truly improved and changed their lives. Here is a short video to show how they feel like.
The point of technology is it gives you more time, more free time.
I think the most important part of life is time.
Having an automatic lawn mower is really important for us because we don't have to mind about the lawn.
I save a lot of time that I can use for doing my small projects.
More free time to do more interesting things.
Quality time with your friends, with your wife, with your dogs.
I chose Navimow because it was quite easy to install, and it's also really easy to set up a schedule of cutting during the week.
The reason why I chose to go with Navimow was first off, it didn't use boundary wires.
The biggest part I appreciate is the Navimow is the straight lines.
I was really surfing through the web to see why cannot a mower be as smart as a vacuum? And then came the Segway Navimow.
We have to give to the kids the best way of life possible.
We make every year a garden party with all the street together. I loved it.
I never forgot the feeling of being amazed, and I want to keep this feeling all of my life.
I'm optimistic about the future, so I look forward to the future.
Thanks, Etin, and thanks, Edward, and for joining us today. It's my great pleasure. I'm so proud that our product bring real values to our users and make their life easier and better. This is also a testament that we are on the right directions. With all this said, let's return to the question in the beginning, why Segway is entering the gardening industry. I think the answer is pretty straightforward. Because we have the gene of innovation and exploration, and we see the prevailing trends happening in lawn and gardenings. So we vision to lead in the intelligent revolution and the innovation of the gardening industry. And we want as many families as possible to use intelligent robotic lawn mowers like Navimow in the next years. Our goal is to have at least 1 million users and 1 million families can use Navimow in the next 5 years. And we must constantly to build new products, new product lines to cater more users with different gardens. That's why we are here to present our new product here, the Navimow I series. It's more intelligent, more agile, and more accessible for customers with different types of gardens. So next part, let's welcome our CTO and President, Dr. Kevin Chen, to give us more details about our products. Let's welcome.
Good morning, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here with you today to share the exciting journey of innovation that we have embarked upon at Segway Navimow. I'm Kelvin, the CTO and President at Segway Navimow, and it's truly a pleasure to meet all of you today. Designing a robot that can be working in various garden situations can be so difficult. And over the past 2 years, we have been very fortunate to gather a lot of users around our Navimow Edge series. So their feedback has been very invaluable to shape our visions and drive our progress. Through all these user feedbacks, 3 most important challenges have been highlighted repeatedly. The first one is, as all you know, that the difficulty to set up is the biggest one, especially for the wild robotic mowers. And the second one is that still most of the robot up to date is not smart enough because the garden settings is so various and so diverse. So you cannot find a single product for all different gardens. And finally, most importantly, we believe that the current wireless robotic mowers on the market is still too expensive, especially for small to medium garden owners. But they are actually the majority of all the gardens. So after 3 years of dedicated research and development, I'm very proud here today to introduce the new Navimow I series. We believe this is the smartest robotic lawnmowers specifically designed for small to medium residential gardens. So the Navimow I series address all the issues I mentioned across all aspects. So let me walk you through some of the key features today. Okay, so knowing the position of the robot is actually the foundation to achieve a wireless robotic mowers. An effortless exact fusion locating system is our solution to these problems, as already introduced in the Edge series. But the outdoor environment, as I mentioned, is still too complex in various garden settings. So in order to achieve the next generation mowing experience, we are proud to introduce the upgraded Effortless 2. And this is a vision-enhanced RTK system. And behind this system is a series of innovation I'm going to talk about. Starting from the hardware point of view, instead of using the industry-standard RTK solutions, Navimow I now comes with a completely in-house designed RTK solutions. You may ask why it's so important to have it in-house designed. That is because the robotic lawn mower industry is still at its early stage. So most of the players in the market, including the Edge series, use the chipsets that were designed for vehicles and agriculture scenarios. But this is actually very different than the garden scenarios. So only with this in-house design platform, we believe we can achieve full adaptation for these residential garden settings. And on top of the powerful RTK platforms, we also embedded this AI-powered vision system. Some of our partners may know we introduced the vision fence last year as an accessory to the Edge series, just to expand the obstacle avoidance capabilities. And now with this Navimow I series, the integration of this AI-powered vision system will no longer enhance the obstacle avoidance, but also brings new vision mapping capability. So when combining the in-house design RTK and this AI-powered vision system, they will work side by side together to enhance the positioning accuracy. Whenever the machine encounters with the weak GPS signals, in this situation, the vision system will chime in and to help to capture all the machine surroundings, as you see this. And it will use the feature point it captured around the buildings and trees and compare these points to the points that were recorded during the mapping procedures. And then it can calculate the robot's current position. So let's do a benchmark to see why the vision-enhanced RTK is so advanced. So here are some of the mainstream solutions in the market. The ultra-wideband solution, the vision-only, the RTK-only solutions. So first of all, the ultra-wideband solution, they need to require users to install multiple beacons across their lawns and can offer 10 centimeter to 1 meter of accuracy. And yet, it can be still affected by the obstacles on the lawns due to the signal interference. And then the vision-only solutions, it requires the lawn to have very clear boundaries. And if it doesn't, then the user have to modify their boundaries manually for this to work. And so in terms of the position accuracy, it's actually very poor, and you cannot do nothing about it. And it can be easily affected by the light and the shadows. And the RTK-only solution, this is a prevalent solutions that we have been seen on the market for these 2 years. Yet it's still not very perfect. So it can work well in the gardens with open space, but if you have tall buildings and trees, then it can block the signals. So our solution, the vision-enhanced RTK, not only provide the highest level of accuracy, but it also requires the minimum setup, and it can work in various garden scenarios. This outperforms the existing solution in terms of stability, accuracy, and ease of installation. So now we can confidently say that FLS2 is the industry-leading positioning and navigation system to date. And this will make our system, our machine, more adaptive to different environments than ever. So based on this powerful positioning and navigation system, we now have more advanced solutions that to address the user problem we have mentioned in the beginnings. Let's get down to the most mentioned problem among all the users, which is the installation. At Segway, we believe wire-free, worry-free. So we will constantly innovate based on this single pain point to improve the user experience. For Navimow I series, we now introduce the all-new AI-assisted mapping functions. With these functions, users will no longer need to map their garden manually. So simply switch on the auto mode on your app, and the Navimow will map the garden automatically by detecting the borders. Yet you can still take back control anytime, or as you wish. I know holding this joystick to control the robot can be a lot of fun for some of you, but still, I think you will appreciate the efficiency and accuracy from this autonomous machine. So now, combining the powerful localization system and the AI-assisted mapping, what used to take 5 to 6 hours to lay the wire robotic mowers, it will now only take you 15 minutes to complete. So setting up a robotic lawn mowers will no longer be a challenging thing. So based on all the RTK plus vision system, we introduce a set of smart features, new smart features, to streamline your mowing experience. Obstacle avoidance is clearly one of the most important features for some of you enjoy the garden. And robotic lawnmowers that use the ultrasonic sensors can detect usually 10 to 15 types of obstacles. With this advanced vision recognition system offered by Navimow I, it will achieve a highly improved performance. More than double number of obstacle types can be detected now. For instance, your picnic blankets, trampolines, and even molehills in your gardens. Okay, thanks to the vision system, we are now able to address the border issues better. We offer 2 working modes that you can choose freely. By default, the machine will be working in standard mode. Like most robotic lawnmowers, it will stay strictly within the boundaries and leave a narrow edge between the machine and the real edge during the mowing. And with the vision system, we can now detect the border better, so we offer a new ride-on mode. If the border is on the same level of your lawn, then once you activate it in your map, the machine will start to ride on top of the borders and ensure all the edges are taken good care of. Apart from all the new smart features I introduced here, also there are a lot of fan favorite features brought by Navimow Edge, and we want to make them all, keep them all for the Navimow I. First of all, the systematic mowing. Same as the Edge series, Navimow I will intelligently mow in a zigzag patterns and change its mowing directions after each mowing sessions. And you can customize mowing sessions in your map. And also, so in addition, all the users can still experience our award-winning softwares, including the installation guidelines, mowing control, and interactive features. They are still all integrated in the Segway Navimow app. So users, via the app, users can check the progress and the status of mowing at any time. They can stop and resume the mowing sessions and make the mowing returning to the charging station, just at their fingerprint tips. And also, you can set multi-zone management and customize each working area per your unique needs. Whenever you have got one or multiple lawn areas, Navimow I always get you covered. And last but not least, we integrate these all-new live chat functions. This will be available 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. So whether you have got questions or have any problems about the product, you can always find our teams. Anti-theft features will be still available for Navimow I. So when the mower is installed with this Access Plus 4G modular, whenever the mower is taken out of user's garden unexpectedly, the safety lock will be activated. So the thief cannot use it. And also a notification will be sent to your phone automatically, and you can check the real-time location of the mower to help you finding the mower. So in addition to all these software features, Navimow I is not compromised in the hardware part either. The mower has an IP66 protection levels, so this ensures the durability and the safety across all weather conditions. And for a Segway product, you never have to worry about the traversing capabilities. Navimow I's front wheels has a diameter of 24.5 centimeters, and it's very visually distinguished, and also it will provide exceptional capability for the mower to conquer any terrains. So owing to these large size wheels and also the surging power, Navimow I can easily climb a slope of 30%, making it suitable for most gardens. 58 dB of working noise is among the quietest in the industry. It's barely louder than an electric toothbrush. So this means that when the Navimow I is working, you will not be disturbed by the loud noise, and you can enjoy your garden at any time. And that's pretty much all the highlight features of the Navimow I series I would like to share today. And this is a quick wrap-up. So for Navimow I series, we introduced two models, I-105 and I-108. Both are incorporated with all the important features I mentioned above. And the biggest difference is the mowing areas. So I-105 covers a garden of size 500 square meters, and while I-108 covers gardens of 800 square meters. So besides from the Navimow mowers, we also introduced 3 new accessories per user's demands. The first one is the Navimow Garage. It will bring additional protection for the mowers. The cover of the garage is convertible, and it will not interfere with the GPS signals, so it will ensure the mower to operate in the best conditions. The second accessory is the all-new Access Plus 4G modular. So all the Navimow I series comes with built-in Wi-Fi connections, but still for users whose Wi-Fi cannot cover all their gardens, this modular will help the mower to connect it all the time. Plus, the anti-theft function I mentioned before will be available when you install this modular. We also include an antenna extension pole for those home with special need. It can lift your antenna up to 2 meters high just to avoid the signal interference. So these are all the highlights and important features of Navimow I series. And let's watch a short video to showcase our dream garden life and how Navimow I could fit into it. And after the video, let's welcome back George to introduce the selling channels and most excitingly, the price. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks for the introduction of the products. Anyone feels like to buy one? No? Okay, let's go to the most exciting part, price. So how much do you think it will cost? But before I unveil the price, I'd like to reinforce our brand values. We believe robotic lawnmowers should never be an expensive toy, but it should be an practical tools that solve the actual problems in your life. So, what is the price? Okay, it will start from 999 euros. I believe it will be the best ever robotic lawnmowers below 1,000. Still wire free. And here is also the price for the two modulars and our accessories. Yes, we will provide a full solutions for your garden. And where we can buy it. Of course, we can buy it from our trusted partners who already cooperate with us for 2 years. And this year, to expand it, to make it more accessible to our users, we expanded our channels to the most popular DIY channels. Okay, so more users can buy it from different chain stores. Last but not least, you can also buy it from our official online stores. Yes, our website is updated recently. And you can also buy it from our official Amazon store this year. So when you can buy it, Navimow I series will be officially available just at March the 1st. Okay, so this is all the introduction and presentation today. Thank you all here, and thank you again. And thank you. Just one thing, that outside we can also have some live demos. Our college will lead you to our outside field. Thank you.
Thank you, George and Calvin, for the enlightening presentation. I don't know about you, but after seeing this remarkable product and the unbeatable price, I'm already planning to surprise my grandma with one for her upcoming birthday. Now, as we transition to the next part of our event, I invite you to enjoy a well-deserved coffee break. Following the break, we will reconvene outside for an exciting product demonstration, as George has mentioned already, where you'll have the opportunity to experience firsthand the cutting-edge technology behind the Navimow I series. Our host will provide stickers in different colors that will indicate the different demonstration areas. Once again, thank you for your presence and participation. Let's continue this journey of innovation and collaboration together. Thank you.